All right, it's that time again. It's stats time. What's going on with the housing market? Where are we at? Where are we going? Where are we going, I should say. So rather than rattling off a bunch of numbers, I just wanted to talk brass tacks, like boots on the ground, what's really happening, what do I see happening in the future, kind of all that stuff. So I think when you look at the macro perspective of things, we still have 1,000 people a day net moving into Florida. And we still have a shortage of homes that people can buy. Now we are building quite a bit, both from the luxury downtown to out east in Lakewood Ranch. So it is helping to offset, but still, especially in that 500 and under, particularly if you're looking for a single family home, it's really, really tight. And even with the rates up, because we have so much cash buyers here, that it's not even putting a dent in the supply and demand. So I know that the rates have gone up, and then we all know that, and the rates are slated to go up probably a few more times. Who knows how many times? You just got to strap on and just get ready for the bumpy ride. So, you know, as far as what we're seeing here, there's different pocket markets, so you can never just clump, you know, what's happening in the rest of the world in your certain market. That's why you want to work with a hyper-focused realtor in the market, whether you're buying or selling. And so, for example, like on Longboat Key, if you're right on the beach and it's beautiful full Gulf front view or even full bayfront view, typically those that are the most updated or have the best views are selling the fastest still. And then sort of as you get inward, and the views matter and the condition matters, those tend to last a little bit longer. So we're seeing some areas in certain locations with prices, you know, coming down, so they're price improving those properties and or sitting on the market just a little bit longer. Now the under 500 market still tight, so you know we're working through these buyers here. That's where a good agent will come in as well. Just so you know, if you have an off-market property and you have a buyer and a seller, you can match them. That's a beautiful thing, and we've done that. We've had a couple under contract like that right now. So let's talk about the stock market. I know none of you want to hear about it, but let's take a relaxing walk toward the beach as we talk stock market. All right, stock market woes. The market's obviously gone completely crazy. Don't get emotional about it. Hire a financial advisor like I have. I'm still emotional a little bit. I try not to check, okay, right? So why am I bringing this up? Because it all comes together. So, for example, I talked to someone called me who happens to watch the videos, by the way. It was like so cool. Anyway, she called, we had a nice conversation, and you know, we talked about like what's going to happen with the market, of course, as it correlates to the market. So I would say people 50-50 on the stock market and relating to real estate. So if they're like, okay, the market's doing so poorly, let me take this money and put it in real estate. I can touch it, I can feel it, I can use it. It's a lifestyle. I can bring my family there. I can have memories there. So if it's doing poorly in the stock market, there's an opportunity to buy real estate. Some people feel like, on the flip side, I'm doing poorly in the stock market, I don't feel as wealthy, so I'm going to hold on to the money in just a cash reserve. So, you know, we have multiple conversations like this, you know, weekly, monthly, yearly, and we're here for it. We are certainly never going to pressure someone to purchase or sell. I think most of the people that do buy here do purchase for the lifestyle, great amenities. Of course, look at this behind us, the beaches, and so much more. And if you can live anywhere now, you know, people are choosing to live, you know, in Florida. So for many reasons. So stock market is always going to be up and down. I think living and utilizing a great piece of real estate is always going to be a popular choice for the most part. All right, let's just chill out because life is stressful enough, right? So, you know, talking about market stats in Sarasota is important. It's also important as an agent for me to, it's hard to be serious when I'm laying like this, but it's important that I know what's going on in the country as well. So I talked to agents from around the country, not just Coldwell Banker, but other top 1% type realtors, just to compare notes. What is your market doing? What is my market? What are you doing with pricing? Like, what's your strategy? So I got a call from an agent in Vail, actually. We had a great conversation, and we kind of just compared like what she was doing and seeing. And she said anything under 5 million, we tend to like price it just below the market so that we get multiple offers, and they're seeing like 10 to 30 offers on those properties. Here it's a little different. So when you look at the actual stats of inventory, days on the market, and pricing and everything, so there's like price bands. So it's really interesting because when you look at the 4 to 5 million range of homes, there's about a 2.5 month level of inventory. And what that means is it'll take 2.5 months to sell that property with the buyer supply. So that's 4 to 5 million. When you jump from 5 million and up, it goes to 9 months of inventory, which is absolutely crazy, right? But then when you look at the days on the market for both categories, they're both under 60 days. So I just found that really intriguing, because normally when you see a 9-month level of inventory, you'll see much longer days on the market. But I got to tell you, with properties like this one, which we're posting a video, so stay tuned for it, of this great new listing under 5 million on the beach. So watch for it. Well, I hope you liked this. I hope you found it informative. I'm happy to interpret the statistics for you in your life, whether you're thinking of buying or selling, or maybe know someone who is. And please reach out, please subscribe, and thank you. I realized we had about 43,000 minutes on the the month to date or something like that. The analytics are confusing, but thank you so much for watching and coming back to the channel, so thank you. Interact with us, click the link below, shaylatwit.com.